So just for starters, I'm not going to be showing Momo at all in this video. So I just want to start off this video by saying thank you very much for 52 subscribers. That is incredible. I say incredible. Obviously I see people with much more and I'm like, that's the goal. But each milestone is going to be excellent. Next big milestone is, do I class 75 as a milestone? We'll say 75 as a milestone. That's the next one I have to hit. I've gained, I think, 22 subscribers in the last 90 days, so thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. Today we're going to be talking about the latest internet trend, not really a trend, but the latest scare tactic, and that is Momo. So basically, Momo, for those of you who live under a rock and don't know, is a character. It was originally a Japanese originally a Japanese legend, and basically it is like a chicken with a human's head. Don't know how that works. Everybody's a bit confused how Momo would keep the head up, but basically it's a disfigured woman, like massive eyes. It's really creepy. I'm not going to show it in here, but lately people have been taking Momo, and apparently it's been going on since like 2017 in other countries, but it's recently hit the UK. And in the middle of videos they will have a message saying, it'll be in kids videos, so it's on, if it's on YouTube, there's things like Peppa Pig, I can't remember what else is showing it, and the message, it will say something along the lines of, don't tell your parents about me, we'll say, yeah, don't tell your parents about me, contact this number. And then basically you go on WhatsApp, you contact the number, bear in mind that this is aimed at children, very vulnerable, and basically it gives you a series of challenges that you have to complete. I did look for the number. For this video I was going to text WhatsApp Momo and see what is going on with it, what it says. But unfortunately, I can't find the number anywhere, so I'm not going to bother making up the numbers or anything, or texting somebody else. There's no point in doing that. So one thing I do want to say, do be careful, because the people it's aimed at are going to be very vulnerable. They are going to be perhaps a bit more naive. I know about being naive on the internet. If you don't believe it, then look at my I thought I was talking to a celebrity video. That was fun. Fun time. Yeah, so it appears on videos like Peppa Pig and that. Then basically you message them, they give you a series of challenges. Now these challenges are things that are dangerous. So they're self-harm, there's a bunch of other, like basically just telling you to hurt yourself. Now bear in mind, if this was talking to me, I would just be like, whatever, you know, I'm 23, I can take it. Like the other day there was some people on Twitter were throwing wild accusations at me, just because we supported different football teams basically, and I was just like, okay, well, whatever. But if that was me and I was, say, 17, 16, even a bit less, it would hurt me. But now I'm obviously, as you're an adult, you're more aware that people just aren't very nice online. Now when you mix into that the fact that the people it's aimed at are going to be like 13, 14, even younger, I mean Peppa Pig is for like 5-year-olds, and there's it on that. Because of the fact that they use the face that they use, so they use a scary face, makes it more believable that actually, yes, there is something that's going to hurt you. Obviously when you're that age, you're a bit more susceptible to believe it, and I think one of the things it actually says is that if you don't do as I say, then I'm gonna, something along the lines of kill your parents, or if you tell your parents. So the best way to deal with it, if you are a parent or if you know somebody who is doing the challenge, is literally tell them, if you are the parent, tell them you know about it, because at the end of the day, if the whole point of it is that the parents don't know, if the parents do know, then they get hurt. If you take that away from them, if you say to them like, look, I know about this, what are they going to do then? Nothing they can do. So yeah, Momo is dangerous, but only if you don't take precautions. So if you see any videos where it's like because I think it was on like a video where it was like Peppa Pig Momo or something like that. Any videos with the word Momo in, don't let your kids watch, or don't watch it yourself even. So click off this video now. But there has been reports of, I think, people physically harming themselves as a result, and obviously we don't want that. That's not very good. I am very intrigued to know who is behind these accounts, because apparently there's multiple of them, for starters. Yeah, there's multiple of them. It's not good. Whoever is behind it, they need to be found. They need to, I mean, have they really committed a crime? I suppose it's threatening. I don't know, but they need to be found. They need to have something happen to them. They can't just get away with telling thousands of children to hurt themselves. But they probably will, because they'll probably never be found. Although, admittedly, it does have a number. And I don't know how it works, because as far as I can tell, they message people back so quickly. And I don't know if anybody here can help me with that. So they message people back super quickly. So is it an automated system? Because for me, the only way that they could message people back so quickly is if it is like an automatic reply system. Otherwise, it's very... It would be very difficult for them to reply to people that quickly, because if you're posting on videos, these are going to be videos that get hundreds and hundreds of views. Then you have all the kids will be going to WhatsApp because they're afraid. Obviously they don't want their parents to be hurt. They don't want themselves to be hurt. So they're like, okay, I've got to do it. You know, this thing appeared and told me to do it. So they'll all be going and flooding these numbers. So how do they get the replies so quickly? Like, unless there is like a whole massive group of people all sharing the same number, all sharing the same WhatsApp, literally just going through replying, I don't see how it's done. I don't think that there has actually been that many, to be fair, so I feel like I may be exaggerating here, but when you think about how many children would have potentially seen it, it's quite risky. Being a parent in this day and age is not very good. It's so difficult to keep up with social media, especially like we are the first generation to use social media. Really, we are the first generation to use social media. My generation. I remember back in the days of Bebo, when our biggest threat then was basically, will the person like me? That was about it. And then obviously there's the whole catfish that then started, catfishing people, and now we have people, although it has been going on, stuff like this has happened for a while. You get all the chain mails which frighten people, which aren't really too different from this. Thank you very much for watching. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm now on 52 subscribers. Well, hey. And in the meantime, oh yes, check out the podcast channel. New podcast out yesterday as of me recording, as of 2 days ago, from you seeing this. Podcast number 2 will be out sometime. I don't know, I'll keep you up to date on when we record it, which will be fun. And in the meantime, until the next video, I will see you then.